A little bit about myself because my wife insisted on that I should do that. I'm one of the dinosaurs who came out of the Watts Writers Workshop. For those of you who remember that time, 1965, it was established in 65. I was in the workshop for the whole period of time that it existed. And I don't know exactly what happened, but it sort of frizzled to an end. There's a great need for a Watts Writers Workshop these days because some of the same circumstances, aside from Obama, some of the same circumstances that existed then in 1965 still exist. I was able to have 17 books published by a publishing company here in Los Angeles called Holloway House. I don't know if any of you know about it, but they publish what they call urban literature, urban lit. 4 people, they call us the OGs, Iceberg Slim, Donald Goins, Joe Nazell, and myself. My 3 friends have gone on, so I'm the last one standing. I had 17 books published by Holloway House, and in 2006 or 7, they sold their assets to Kensington Press. This is a little bit of the business of being published and what goes on a business level. So for those of you who are doing things like self-publishing, it might be interesting to note or make worthwhile to find out the things that you can do for yourself. Holloway House sold its assets to Kensington Press, those including my 17 books. I petitioned through my unions, the National Writers Union. If you're not in a union and you write, you should get into a union. The National Writers Union, the Authors Guild, and the Screenwriters Guild. I had a reversion of rights to those 17 books. My wife and I, Zola Selena, right here, taking photographs. We started our own publishing company called Cosmic Muffin Publishing House. And what we've done, well, one other thing happened. I received a reversal of the rights to those books. I had them reissued through something called back in print on demand, publishing company called iUniverse, which means those books have been put back into print at no cost to me, and they're being sold through iUniverse. In addition to that, I still retain rights to those books. So what I'm doing now is having them sell them until Cosmic Muffin is able to sell them. I brought what we call a little catalog of the books, and there's some on the back table for those who'd like to look into what it is that I've done. The books cover all kinds of genres. I didn't want to get into that urban, so I've been fortunate enough to write books and screenplays and short stories and radio shows and everything. The radio shows appeared on something called the Sears Radio Theater, appeared. They were broadcast on the Sears Radio Theater, and each one of the 4-act radio plays became in itself a play, so I slipped over into playwriting by default. Sometimes as you look at your works, you may discover that they don't simply only fit a novel format. They might wind up being screenplays or whatever. So having said that, the reason Mr. Day was generous enough to let me speak to you for a few minutes right now is because we're going to a memorial service for a dear friend, and I think this is a good place to start from in order to go there. Thank you very much.